Hey, what's going on? Welcome to my channel. My name is Albert, and in this video, I just want to talk briefly about what a fucking idiot I am. Um, all right, so to set the scene, yesterday, obviously the stock price dipped like 12%, right? And while it was dropping, and keep in mind, from my perspective, Tesla stock price drops 12%. I hold a lot of Tesla shares, so my portfolio is down like 12%, right? While it's down 12%, I decide that I want to buy the dip, right? And how I'm going to buy the dip is I want to sell a very long dated put when the price is low and collect a fat premium for it and use that premium to sell a shorter term put that's cash secured, which is, so it's safer if I have the cash to do it, right? So I decide to sell a put for a long dated put when the price is at roughly 876. Okay, and that's like the last 20 minutes of closing of yesterday, and I was gonna collect about $25,000 in premium for it. Okay, so I do that, and then I do my work or whatever. I come back later, I see that it filled. I come back later and I realize that I didn't actually sell a put. I bought a put. So you bought opening transaction. You bought to open a put for 840 in basically 2 years from now, and I paid $25,000 for it. So at the point when I noticed what happened, the market has already been closed for like an hour. And the thing that you have to understand about these really long dated puts is that no one's really trading these things, right? So the spread is like $1,600. So one person's trying to offer like 24 grand, one person's trying to offer like 25,500, right? So the second that you buy it, the next offer is gonna be like $800 less. If I want to sell it and meet someone at the ask price, it's like $800 less. So I already lost $800 off the bat, right? On top of that, what I thought was gonna happen this morning is Tesla stock's probably gonna bounce back, and that would even further take my loss because I bought a put, not sold a put. So yesterday I was very upset, and this morning I wake up at like 6:30, and then what happens? Tesla stock shoots up. Luckily, it didn't really affect the price too much. So basically, I don't want to hold this freaking 2 year out 840 put, even though I might break even at some point. I don't want to hold it because it's 25 grand. And basically, I closed it out. I lost basically $1,000. I bought it back for $2,400. So yeah, because I pressed the wrong button. And yeah, I'm a fucking idiot. So I lost $1,000 doing that. And what makes me upset is that I had made a really good trade decision, at least as of today. It was a good decision. I could have, see, if it had filled and I sold the put at that time, it would have been really good. But instead of getting $25,000, I paid $25,000. But it's all good now. I bought it back, lost $1,000. But it was a really good idea, at least from what we know now. But I had just pressed the wrong buttons, and I ended up losing money instead of making money. I would have made a lot more money, but I ended up losing $1,000. And yeah, that's, I guess, just I'm just dumb, dude. Just dumb. So I've done this before in the past too, where I bought to open, but I've been doing this for like a year now, and I'm still making that mistake. So real quick note is, if you're looking at your option chain, I guess in Fidelity, if you click on this button right here, it just automatically just sell to open, and this one does automatically buy to open, right? And what I was probably doing, I was like looking at these really long dated puts. I was looking at like all the way out in like I was looking all the way out in July or June of whatever this, June of 21. Yeah, so I was looking at all the way June 20 of 2024. I was probably like, oh yeah, I want to get paid this much money instead of this much money. So I press this button instead of this button, and I didn't check it, and yeah, so that's what happened. Full of regrets, but I'm trying to work on not regretting. It's over. Lost $1,000. We're done. Okay, so basically today I just repeated the trade that I was gonna do yesterday. Luckily, the stock price didn't go up too much, so I ended up selling an 850 put. I collected $25,000 for that. You can see I'm down right here. Obviously, I could have gone 26,000, but I didn't. But I want to point out that this loss right here, or this gain, these things right here, like, it's so far out that when the stock price moves up or down, it doesn't get affected really much. So most of this loss is just because of the spread of when I had to, like, when I ordered it and what the current asking price is. It doesn't get traded very often. I ended up going to 850 instead of 840 just because of the fact that 840 never gets traded. 850 gets traded a little bit. And then I took that money and I did a cash secured put for this 860 for next week. Collected $3,000 for that, and hopefully that will print. But yeah, who knows? I don't know. No one knows, but I feel confident in this trade. And then the only other put I have that's worth mentioning, the 900 put I did last week. It's obviously not going well. It's already down over 100%. But I have a lot of time for this. I can roll it if I need to. But I mean, I don't know, man. Like, one thing to note as well is like, dude, Tesla's stock price is like, it's dropping. Earnings are going up. The P ratio is 120, under 120. Okay, for some reference, P ratio of Tesla a year ago was 700. 700. So it went from 700 down to 120. So, I mean, if P ratio means anything, this tells me that I think the stock price is going to be going up soon. But I don't know. Who knows? I don't know. But that's a good sign to me. And maybe the whole market just like P ratios are just going to be deflated, and that's what happens. But a 7x change within 1 year. I mean, like, come on. There's there. Let's just say the long term price targets for Tesla. I'm very, very confident about. So yeah, that's my story. That's what happened this week. Man, well, I guess just learning from this is, hey, be careful with what you're doing, especially when you're dealing with money. And yeah, hopefully you can learn from my mistakes. So that's how things are going. And yeah, thanks for watching. Like and subscribe. Peace.